Good morning, guys. I am back with a couple of projects I just finished. I hope you guys are all doing well. Um, I had fun altering this fairy book. I had done one of these a couple of years ago, and I had one more, so I decided to do it again. So let's start with this one. This is an altered fairy book. Um, that's what it looks like. And what I did with this one, I have a tassel hanging from a little Tim Holtz door knocker there. And then I wrapped lace all around it. And then I ran this little flower row there. It has a tassel. And then I went ahead and added some German glass glitter and added some book corners here, metal book corners, more German glass glitter there. And so let's get right in. This book is gorgeous. So what I did is, I'll show you everything that I added. Just want to make sure I'm in frame. Maybe this has to go up a little bit more. How about that? Now you can see the ring light. Okay, right there. All right, so I added this metal corner. All the little wings took me forever to do because I had to do one page and then wait for it to dry and then do the other. So I added some lace here on the letter metal book corner. I added a little fairy down here and that can hold that. This is part of the book, this little flip up, and it's Cicely Mary Barker. This is supposed to be her journal on fairies. And then I added this envelope here and added some fairy pieces. I double printed everything in the back, but you can journal easily on it. See? I added a glassine envelope and added a little journaling card here. And I added some lace at the bottom and then these rosettes, more German glass glitter. Here for this one, I did a lot of glittering with glass, and it's safe, don't worry. On the petals I did see there's a little fairy hiding there. I added some lace. I added this little booklet so you can do some journaling in there, and that's only being held by lace. Here's a little bag. Let me see if I'm in frame for this one. It's a little wallpaper little bag that I have, and I just put a little journaling card in there. I trimmed that out, little fairy there. Here, this is a flip up I added. So I added things to where you're not going to lose the story, because the story is really pretty, it's fun to read, but you can journal here and you can journal in the back as well. And then here is a field guide to fairies, and I added a metal corner, and then this opens up and I have a little envelope in there with a little card, and then it tells you what a fairy is. Here is a little fairy I put there on the corner, and it holds this little journaling card, so that sticks right in there. More glass glittering. And then here's the map of Sussex. Is where supposedly the fairies are. I added a metal piece there, and this opens up, and I added a little envelope in there. Oh, the little envelope. I don't think I added anything in it. Just a few little pieces of something. Little journaling cards that you can journal in. So I put that in here from the top, and then it just closes up. Here's another little booklet, and then here I have a little plastic and little pouch. Added some lace there, and there's a little journaling card in there, and you can still read the story in there. Here I have an acetate pocket. So see, I didn't cover the story there, and I just added these two journaling cards. Look at how I stickled those wings. And then the peppermint pieces, I just glossy accented. I stickled the butterfly too. And then here's a little glassine envelope that flips out. And in here there is another little journaling card. Here's a little envelope And in here I put more journaling cards, little fairies. I added this little butterfly, and in here is what a fairy wing looks like. So that goes in there. More glass glittering. Here I have an acetate pocket, and it holds this journaling card. See? You can see the whole image. And look at how I glittered that wing. Oh, I love that wing. And little more pieces to journal on. Lots of German glass glitter. Here I I German glass glittered her wings, and I made the water like where she's stepping on glittery. Little metal piece there, some rosette trim. Here's another little glassine envelope that flips out, and there's another journaling card in there. Here's another little envelope, and you can tuck things in the back. And lots of glittering. Here's the letter. I added a metal corner and a little tab there so you can read the letter that goes there. Here's another tea filter baggie I used for a little pouch, and I added a little fairy with some cheesecloth in there. If I can get it out. Oh my gosh, I don't have any nails. So here that is. So that goes in there. Added a little fairy with cheesecloth. Here's another little booklet for journaling. So that goes in there. Here's another little plastic pouch with another journal card. You can read what's going on there. Here's a little fairy that I used as a little tuck. And it's holding this big mushroom. Little glassine envelope here. Flips down and it has a journal card. And here's a dictionary to fairy trees. I just added lace, and here's another little card. The fairy ring. Here's a little glassine envelope, and I just have a little ticket being held by the fairy. And there's a little journaling card in here. This opens up, the secret to the fairy ring. You can read on that. Here's a little pocket right here, trim. And it holds another journaling card. And then here is a little CD envelope with a little fairy card in here. Oh, upside down. I glossy accented the jam because this is a jam recipe here. I added this little fairy girl here, and then it's holding that. More stickling. Here is a little fairy in that pocket, and then you flip up and you can see the whole scene. It's beautiful, glittery. Look at the scene there. I glossy accented all the paint brushes and the paints. And here's Tale of Grateful and Helpful Fairies. I added a metal corner, and this just has short stories about deeds that the fairies do. Here I just added some rosette trim. Here is, I don't know what that is. Paid in full, or it's a fairy receipt. And then here's another acetate pocket, and you can see the whole story there. And I have a couple of more things there to journal on. Here's a glassine envelope. Here's a little glassine envelope here as well. And it flips up so you can read what's under. And it just has little fairies. And then here, this is supposed to be fairy dust in that little envelope. And just added a little card there because it is a working pocket. That's why I never take things out. There we go. So that's that. More stickling and things. Well, not stickling, German glass glitter. Here's another little envelope with another journal card in there. And here is an acetate pocket, so you can read the whole thing. And I just put 2 journal cards in there. I glossy accented all the ink, like if it was an ink spill, and the little footsteps too. And then here's a little journal spot. And then here is another acetate pocket. You can read the whole thing there. There's a little fairy hiding under there. Here is an envelope that flips out. And I just put a fairy in there. You're cute. Here is a little letter to Cicely Mary Barker, I guess from the fairies. This is another envelope with another little journaling card in there. And then the back of the book, I put another journal card there, and then there's a glassine envelope with a few more pieces. And then I added this lace, and in here is you look through there and you can see fairies in there. So that's in there. So this one is available in my shop if you are interested. So that is Fairyopolis, an altar book. It will look real pretty just sitting on your shelf, and you can write things and keep them in there. So the other one I have is a journal, hardcover journal covered in fabric. I used faux leather for the strip and a Tim Holtz buckle metal corner there, and then I used the frame to add a little image. Metal corners, and then let's get right in. So the inside, you have a fabric pocket and letter from the bookmaker, and then I made this little card, journaling card, and then a postcard. Here is some trim. Then here you have a pocket. And in the back you have this other one. Oh, there's a little tag in there. Let's find a room for that tag somewhere in the book. Trifold there. Coffee dye paper, vintage ledger, vintage book pages. Here you have a pocket and a tag. Oh, does it fit in here? No. A little envelope, it's empty. You could put something in there. Another pocket. And this is Pieces of the Past by Seneca Pond Crafts on Etsy. The digital kit I used. Here is another postcard. Whatever I didn't stitch, I printed in the back. You could use this one as a bookmark. Little tab there. Some Edith Holden. Here's a flip. Here is another gorgeous pocket. And a little envelope there. This here is a bookmark holder. So here's the bookmark. And it goes right back in. Little glassine envelope here. I didn't add anything in the glassine. No, this is vellum, a vellum envelope that I made, and I left it empty, but I'll send you a goodie bag, whoever buys it, and you could add to it. Some vintage pagers. There is a couple more journal cards, and this is a little flip, little tiny fabric pocket holding a ticket, some pom-pom trim. This is the middle of the signature. It's an envelope, and I just added some lace there. Here's another pocket, little mason jar, and this one flips out. Another little tab there. Here's a glassine envelope, and I just included an antique postcard. Here's another couple of tags. Here's a fabric pocket. And here's another tag. And you can flip this up and do some journaling. And I just did a collaging there. I embossed a little butterfly on top. Here is another little pocket with an itty bitty tag and an itty bitty mason jar. I stapled the banners on the top. I added so it could be a tuck. Here is a little pocket here. And this, I added some lace and an applique butterfly, and this opens up to a full page. I think I have another one, so I just opened this one so you can see. And then you just fold it up and down. And then this banner holds this little thing here. There is another little folder. Vintage book page. It's a little pocket, and it holds 2 envelopes. This is the first one, and then this one that opens up like this. You can write something in there and then close it, or add little pieces of notes in there, and that goes right in there. Another mason jar. We go into the second signature. I put that one there. And this is open here, so you can add something behind. Here's a little tiny envelope. Pocket with a tag. Embossed butterflies. More vintage papers. Little tag here. Here's a tag. And then there's another tag here. And another one here. And this flips up. Another envelope has nothing in it. I didn't stuff the envelopes. I love this page. Look how pretty. A couple more tags. Postcard. Oh, this is a pocket too, right there. Here's a little fabric flip. Another vellum envelope. I just added trims. Oily, glassine. Here's a little fabric pocket, and I just added these little bits in there. You can use them to further decorate. More pom-pom trim. This will hold something. It's the middle of the envelope there. And then here is another tag and an envelope. Little collage flip there. Postcard. Another fabric pocket with another mason jar. Here's another pocket, another little flip out. And another tag. Here's another little postcard. This one opens up all the way as well. Here's another one of these guys. And I left this one open too. You could stick something in the back. It's another tag and another flip out. Another tag and another little flip out. And that is the back. In the back, I just added this little book plate. You can add it wherever you want to. So that is the journal. It's 2 signature hardcover with a little buckle. And this can extend even more. So I added more little holes on the buckle, on the little strap, so you can adjust it. So that is it, guys. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Welcome. I've noticed I have more, and yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.